Assalamualaikum doctors. Now let's talk about another topic, that is mechanism of injury and repair. So as you know that whenever liver cell get injured, it must be repaired, and liver cell has a capacity to regenerate. And in fact, in liver transplantation, what actually we do, that we take a portion of liver, and that portion of liver we get implanted to the another person, and that liver cell will become a whole cell. Now actually that's main thing, that liver cell has a massive capacity to regenerate. Now, what actually happens to the hepatocytes if it get injured? Whenever hepatocyte get injured, it may lead to the necrosis, or it may lead to apoptosis. If the hepatocyte injury is severe, so in that condition it lead to necrosis. If the hepatocyte injury is not so much severe, in that condition it lead to apoptosis. As you know that apoptosis is a programmed cell death. Now, what are those conditions that favor necrosis and apoptosis? Now, there are certain conditions that lead to necrosis. That is, there are certain conditions that lead to necrosis. That is ischemia and hypoxia. Ischemia means decreased blood supply, hypoxia means decreased oxygen level. Now, ischemia and hypoxia, it lead to the necrosis of hepatocytes, while viral infection, autoimmune, drug-induced and toxic infection, toxin infection, they all lead to the apoptosis. And it lead to necrosis. So, the ischemia and hypoxia, it lead to necrosis, while viral, autoimmune, drug-induced and toxin-induced, they all lead to the apoptosis. Now, there is another term that is being mentioned in the book, that is confluent necrosis. What actually confluent necrosis mean? It means whenever there is necrosis and multiple lobes of liver. So, what does confluent necrosis mean? It means whenever there is necrosis occur in the multiple lobes of the liver, that term is called confluent necrosis. Now, there is another thing, that is the regeneration of injured hepatocytes. Now, actually what actually happens, how this liver cell it become regenerated. Now, actually what happens in acute infection, an acute injury, say if this is the liver, so an acute injury, say this is a liver, so inside of the liver there are a lot of, you know that there are a lot of hepatocytes. Now, say if this portion get injured, if these hepatocytes get injured, now what happens? If the portion of hepatocyte get injured, so all the adjacent hepatocyte that is present with it, it get divided and it get replicated, and it replace these injured hepatocytes. Now, this is the main thing in the acute injury. Now, in acute injury, the adjacent hepatocyte, they has a capacity to replicate and to replace these injured hepatocytes. But what actually happens in the severe acute injury? In severe acute injury, what are the cells that are responsible to replicate and to replace this injured hepatocytes? That is stem cell. Now, what are stem cells? Stem cells are not specialized cell, but they has a capacity to make any cells of the body. So here the stem cell has a major role, but this role of the stem cell, it is unproven. This is unproven. Now, what happens in chronic injury? So now, in the chronic injury, whenever the hepatocyte get injured, so these hepatocytes it get replaced by the stem cell. But here the stem cell role is proven. But if there is severe chronic injury, so in that condition, neither adjacent hepatocytes nor stem cell are able to replicate and to replace this injured hepatocytes. So in that condition, there are special cells that is called as Stallate cells. They has a major role in it, as in this state there are scar formation occur. There are scar formation occur. And actually in scar formation, what happens that normal tissue, it gets replaced by the fibrous tissue. Now with the subsequent timing, this fibrous deposition are so much extensive. Say if this is a liver, so this fibrous deposition, it get increases in the liver, and there will be a stage came when this all liver, it become fibrosed, and this fibrous deposition are so much extensive that it involve the whole liver. So this state of the liver, it is termed as end stage liver disease. That is end stage liver disease, that is often lead to the cirrhosis. It can often lead to the cirrhosis. Now it is worth repeating how this injured hepatocytes get regenerated. Now in acute injury, all the adjacent hepatocytes, they get divided and replicated, and it replaces these injured hepatocytes. And severe acute injury, there are stem cell which has a major role, but that the role of stem cell is unproven. While if we talk about the chronic injury, and the chronic injury, the stem cell has a major role and their role is proven. While in the severe chronic injury, there is a major role of the stellate cell, and that stellate cell helps in the scar formation, where the normal tissue gets replaced by the fibrous deposition, and with the subsequent timing, these fibrous deposition are so much extensive in the liver that it involves the whole liver, and often so in that condition, we call that condition as end stage liver disease, that often lead to the stage of cirrhosis. So student, that's all about the mechanism of injury and repair. I hope you will get the lecture. Thank you.